The movie The Matrix is not science fiction, it's a documentary. For this reason, every human gets programmed in the first 7 years of their lives. And the reason is very simple. Imagine I go to the Apple store, I buy a new iPod, and I come out, in the front of the iPod is called the touch screen where you can create. And I say, okay, I bought a brand new iPod, I come out of the store, and I open it up and I push play, and nothing happens. And I'm a little upset for the old guy just spending all the money, and some little 7-year-old kid comes up to me and says, you can't play anything until you download something. And the whole idea is this: a child is born but not conscious until around age 7. Consciousness is a higher vibration in the brain called alpha. The first 7 years of a child's life, the child is in theta. Theta is below consciousness, and it's associated with imagination. So a child in the first 7 years is really just involved with being in theta, imagination. So what does that look like? And I say, a child's riding a broom, and the mother says, give me the broom, and the child is saying, no, it's a horse. What's the point? In theta, imagination becomes real. So a child's first 7 years is mixing real life and imagination. But that's not the point. The point is theta is hypnosis. I said, well, why is it relevant? The answer is this. Before a child can be conscious, like using the touch screen on the iPod, if you have no data, you can't be conscious of anything. So if a child was just coming out of the birth canal and could speak, just imagine a child could speak, it's coming out of the birth canal, we say, hey, welcome, tell us something. And that child will look up and go, I don't know anything, I just got here. And the point about it is this: nature created the first 7 years to download programs. I said, well, what do you mean? I say, to be a functional member of a family and a community, how many rules? Just think of how many rules a child must learn to be a functional member of a family and a community. Just think about it this way. The way the dad talks to his own kid is not the way the dad talks to the neighbor's kid. It's not the way the dad talks to his wife. It's not the way the dad talks to the neighbor's wife. It's not the way the dad talks to the policeman. What you're seeing here is that we have to learn a lot of modalities to incorporate ourselves in the world. I said, well, how is an infant going to learn this stuff? You're going to give a kid a book and say, listen, I want you to study this so you can be a member of the family and the community. That's simply reality. It's no way. So how does it happen? Nature creates the first 7 years of theta brain processing. Theta is download. It's not in consciousness. It bypasses consciousness and goes into subconscious. So the first 7 years is to create a database